Loading into the game. And why? No. We'll do Icarus in about 2 hours. I figure we could get in a little Tectonic first. Any key to continue, and then make sure to invite you. You shouldn't anymore. Okay. Because yes, I heard the sound too. I had to shut off one of my systems. We did have a sound check at the very end at one point. Because. All right. Oh, my wife was pointing out that she could hear the sound coming from one of the devices, and she shouldn't be able to hear it. And I'm like, yes, I was already, like, as the sound was happening, I was shutting it down. Because there was a point where, like, remember when you had sound issues and people were calling it out? And I even said, oh, I'm going to use the other computer I use to see what's going on. And it was still set up where it could hear you. All right. Oh, fair point. Fair point. I need to check that. You say something. Yep. Try it again. I need you to say something creative so I can see whether you're sound sketching.
Hello.
Okay, now you're sound sketching.
That's another thing. Gotta actually give the little baby chicks, it's in their new water. Got a new water dish.
Gotcha. Door looks like it's right there. Trying to find a way into this complex. Cargo mode. Oh, flashing. Man, I'm going all the way around this complex, and I still haven't found a way in.
Is it above?
I haven't seen the entrance above. And collab invite request sent. Not seeing the hole above. Because I can see in. Wait.
Maybe. Okay, I'll go on the main train now. That back. I'm pretty sure my Discord captured. You want to say something?
Say something?
Yep, it's captured.
Yeah, when you get a moment, come up to the highest level we've gotten to and see if you can figure it out. Probably have to do this thing first and then everything. Yeah, that's probably the answer.
Where are you? You're right here.
I bet you we got to power this thing up. Which I
Missing
haven't.
resources. Is
I
it just
haven't
power?
just accumulated power to be precise.
Yeah. Did you grab this stuff or did you put all this in here?
That was there, and I didn't grab it because it was just structures. All right.
So yeah, I'm guessing it's probably or repair access door. There it is. It's literally the accumulated power is needed. Ooh, this is quite the large water area.
Yep. Which means it will be great to to generate power.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's the max size I could build.
Let's give this a bit more stuff so we can get a little bit more blue research. Because more blue research can be almost immediately turned into more accumulated power.
Yeah.
For 30 blue, we can get accumulator 2, which would increase our power by 50%.
Okay.
And then, quite fun, once we get to like 640 power, I think it is, we can get tier 2 Victor, which then gives us the ability to research accumulator 3.
Okay.
Alright.
So all we're missing is
Accumulator.
all we're missing is the iron slab, copper slab, which requires the bulk smelting, which I believe is on X-ray, but you need more of the mining charges. Mining charges, plant matter, with on extract. Both the extracts, okay. Are you creating it now? No.
Alright, where are the accumulators on this tech? There we go.
Okay. Oh. Have you pressed shift and scroll wheeled?
We have multiple tool belts. Yes.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you did that yet. Like, seen it.
Alright.
Okay, mining charges right here.
Let's go get more extracts. Yeah, at some point I'm thinking about going to level 3 and starting a new factory on level 3.
Yeah.
Because I think level 2 ran into the issue of, you know, we expanded and then we had to expand and then it kind of got out of hand.
Yeah. That's fair.
Alright. We need copper frame. Let's make some copper frames. Right, why aren't you making copper? Oh.
Hoping there's some bastion stores over there.
send the invite to again to do the collab.
Oh, right. Oop. Which? There it is. Okay. Right. I don't. Did I? I did not add that effect. Edit. Add. Text to speech. Select.
So I'm working on getting some accumulators going.
Okay.
Oh, I was reading it again wrong again. Because once we have enough accumulators, we can upgrade Echo, or not Echo, Tank, or Victor.
Okay.
And it's on the same pathway to getting that next level going.
Oh yeah.
So 2 birds, 1 stone.
That's what the mining charge is for, right? Yeah, because we needed the bulk smelter.
Yep.
There. Okay. Mining charges should be good or it's not. It has 185 of that. To be honest, I kind of want to make it, or I kind of want to make Mark IV right off the bat. So then, or Mark II assemblers right off the bat. So then we can be able to, like, do things.
But if I'm not mistaken, why we in theory could get the tech level to make the Mark II, we don't have the tech level to make the resources to make the Mark II. Right?
Well, we just need the relay circuit in order to do that.
Yeah. To get the relay circuit, we need to upgrade.
Last smelt, yeah.
So if you want to focus on getting those slabs up and running.
Yep. That's why I got mining charges to get more of the new ore, to get more clay to do the blast melting.
Like, I know what we really should do. I really don't feel like doing it right now. We need to finish your production area. And we kind of already talked about what we need, and I need to just do it. Because we need these plant matter frames to be able to be pulled over here. And it'll probably just be easier to set up a fresh one. So, let's do this guy. Put them all the way over here. Actually, no, I want to make sure I have room. There we go. So we want to pull out the one material, and we'll take it via belt to the thresher. There we go. We're gonna have to make a tier, a level tier that's just for accumulators and power gen.
Yeah.
Code energy. There we go. And then we come into power. And now we're at 540.
Okay. Thank you. Wait, did you take any of the ceramic tiles out?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh. Okay. Thought there was more.
Oh man, I just need one more. Okay, we can do that. We can make one more.
Oh. Wait. So the wait. This is a normal smelter, and the normal smelter doesn't require any fuel. But now the
A
Mark
tier.
II smelter
Mark.
requires fuel.
A Mark II smelter requires no
Oh,
fuel.
Mark
It
III.
requires power.
Mark III.
I don't know about a Mark III.
No, you placed a Mark III. That one requires no, or only power, no
I
fuel.
thought that was a Mark.
Requires fuel.
I thought Mark I required fuel, Mark II required power, and I have not seen a Mark III.
Oh, I'm looking at one and it says Mark III.
Yours is over here. Again, I could be mistaken. Let me come see. Mark II requires power. Come on. Oh, I hate when my mouse sensitivity turns things around. Oh, indeed. I did have a Mark III. I completely forgot. How many ingots did we get out of this? Quite a few. Makes me wonder if there's a teleport point in Lima.
Yeah. Maybe there is. Have you found a teleport point at all the other places, or?
There's one at X-Ray and there's one at Victor.
Hello, head boy 23. Yeah, I got affiliate after quite a while. Mage isn't too far away either.
Nope. I think I'm 9 away. Let me see.
He just needs what, like
9.
9 more, yeah. 9 more followers. You also got to stream on different days as well, right?
No, I'm close to getting. I'm probably going to get the next one because the only one I'm missing is 25 in 30 days. I already got the others, but with you, I'm streaming more.
Okay.
Because we'll probably be streaming this tomorrow.
Yeah. He changed. Oh, your boy Ed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, electrical components. Nah.
I haven't seen you trimming in a while. Taking a little bit of a hiatus, are you?
Astroneer is a good game. I need to go play it since I got the DLC for it, but I haven't had time to go back and touch it.
Hmm. Okay, just need 10 more ceramic parts and I'll have all the ceramic tiles to craft one of the blast smelters.
Oh. I guess it's 690, not 640.
Wait, what? For what?
To
Oh.
get the
Victor?
upgrade, yeah, to get Victor, it's actually 690, not 640.
Okay. Well, it's only 50 away.
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh. It's the, clapping my cheeks. I wonder how you turn that off.
My trick for streaming is I typically stream in what I call my insomnia hours.
And I stream in my, when
Whenever.
it's dark.
I so will need to come and clean this place up. I am not being very clean with my place. Alright.
Insomnia, brother, rise up. We're too tired to get up.
Alright, so we're going to need 100 or 750 Mark III belts and 15 advanced circuits. 15 advanced circuits have been delivered. 5 of the Mark III belts have been delivered.
Terminal upgraded.
Wait, we have steel
New
here somewhere, right?
technologies and recommended
Yeah.
tasks available.
I have 76 steel in me, and I disabled the steel, but all you have to do is make the iron go into a smelter.
Okay, you probably did this then. In a minute. You're moving up things.
Alright, so we need 180. We need 180 blue. Okay.
To my life yesterday. Oof.
Yeah.
You can build an upgraded crank generator now. Remember when you used to have to spin those on your own? Memories. With an improved electrical grid and more machines that can make use of it, you're officially out of excuses to not start scaling up this place as much as you can.
I feel called out. The AI is calling me out on that we need to scale things up. I 100% agree we need to scale things up, and I was talking about it ahead of time. But yeah, she called me out.
So I need the steel that you have, you need 12 of.
Putting it. Okay, we want to go. You are on X-ray. I'm putting it in the
No,
elevator.
I'm on level 2, Victor now.
All right.
What's this flag about? Oh, it's another teleporter. Okay.
All right. I put the bars in level 2 freight.
Okay. need-
Iron frames. I'll put the totals.
Okay. Which I do believe I have a thing going for. Or maybe I don't. No, it was for drills. I don't. Okay.
I'm actually putting a lot of things in the level 2 freight.
Okay. Have a good night, dead boy.
Alright. You might need those. I need those. There's some concrete, there's some gravel. Okay. Alright. Oh, do me a favor. Put some foundations into the elevator.
I used all of them already.
Oh.
On the final level for water, if I just didn't place any water generation yet, and see if there's any foundation. Nope, there isn't. What are you missing? Limestone, obviously. Limestone, may take.
I agree with this. Like a limestone cowboy.
You know, I'm pretty sure I felt like saying that before. I can't remember. I'm making more foundations.
Okay.
Okay, change you to the blast smelter, then we get 4 at once. Oh, it needs steel frame. Steel frame there.
I'm clearing level 3 by the elevator, so when we do get those frames, we'll be able to build away from the elevator and start putting a new system on level 3.
Okay.
I think the first thing I want to see about setting up is making coolant.
Yeah. Definitely want to drill faster. I do have blast miners, so that's good. So I'll just remove like what, 2? 1 iron, 1 copper. And this from Lima.
If you want.
like enough, right?
I'm gonna say indeterminate. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but it might be enough for now.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's something I definitely want to do. Actually, no, I did want some of those. Alright, that can get me started with the foundations. And we're pulling copper and iron out of Lima, which is good. Alright, so we got a bit of a power grid going now. Let's pull the thrasher back out. I put it on tier 2. Yep. I am glad that you can always just, when you get the upgraded version, swap them out.
Yeah.
So let's put some of that stuff in there. That will be nice and thrashed. Oh. And where's the filter inserter? Yep. Let's go. Copper cable. Are you going on a date with Gaston in Dreamlike Valley? Does that not look... Oh, it's, Maui. Sure it is.
What's that?
Alright. Now we want components. What's up?
I did wrong math. Let's see, 5 cycles. 5 cycles a minute. 25. Hey, Slice Mister. I did the mech wrong on this. Okay, so I need 25 a minute out. And what do you all do? Um, 30 minutes, or 30 items a minute, 20, 40, 15. If I need, no, you're 40.
And I cannot. So the mall is
I could
this
have
way.
One filter inserter, one normal inserter.
Might as well just grab fast inserters while I'm here. And filtered inserters while
And
I'm...
then split it in half. Mining charge.
Alright, so we want the filtered inserter to pull out the seed.
So how have you been doing, Slice Mister? Whatever. So that should give 5 each time. Yep. Okay. I have been Railroad Online and watching in 160p but mostly just okay.
Okay. Mm, that's fair. Awarded for constructing explosive. Ah, okay, you got the blast smelter up
I
and running.
just placed it. Yeah.
Yep.
There. There. Wait. Uh. So is this really not how it's supposed to go?
You need to ask for help.
Well, no need to see. You're missing a tech thing for blast smelters. There it is. We need 5 blue. We got 3. Missing the actual research for the slabs.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'll grab you. Wish to be fully honest, I could just take this. Have it come this way instead.
Alright, that loop is going nicely.
Over here. And maybe.
Alright, and that's going into there. Which means I can also throw that in there for now.
Missing you.
Tech tree. Synthesis. Well, we do have plenty of purple research, that's for sure.
Okay.
We have even after my little spending spree over 1,000.
Probably enough for quite a while then.
I should check these levels. Some of them were requiring purple. Yep, like this guy. There we go. Much better. Pretty much all the purple research is researched.
Okay.
Oh, missed one. So let's throw that one of these.
Okay. So the blue research just needs some stuff brought to it, right?
The what?
Blue research?
Yeah. We haven't fully automated it.
Yeah. So what do you need? Processor unit? What does processor unit need? Okay, just that. And then you have an auto output, okay. And then I'll give the needed blue cubes.
Limestone extraction. That. So, oh, wrong plant. Gotcha.
Research that.
We want that plant.
Lima. Ooh, that's a neat emote.
Hi, Slice Master. How you doing? Let's see.
Really jumped over to you.
I can't tell if it's. I think it's through the shared chat. He's just saying hi. 'Cause I don't see him in my viewer account. If that is wrong, then that's just Twitch being Twitch. Because we've been encountering, or at least I encounter that quite a bit, where Twitch is not being honest with me.
Well, he says he's in there.
Oh, sweet. Let me check a different Twitch. Alright, yeah, no, it does, when I... Okay, that's a... Why didn't you pop up? Okay. It does say you're a first-time chatter when I check it. I need to get the second monitor up and running. That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
Because I can go... Like, I have a screen where I can see the chat. That's technically not my account because I don't have dual screens right now. So I'm using another laptop to watch, and I get so much more information when I can have two screens. The guy who set up the computer looked at it, he's like, I don't know what's going on. So, but technically speaking, I'm on my wife's computer, and when we get back from the honeymoon, we'll get me another one.
Okay. Even better.
Yeah. I should probably say 2. That. So that's
Okay, up to 40.
let's get that. There we go.
Almost done with the copper.
Come on, come on. There we go. And I need to make more threshers because I'm trying to start a brand new logistic line on. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if we have any downstairs. I want to set up a logistics setup on tier 3 or level 3 so that way we can start making stuff there.
Yeah.
Because, as discussed, we've gotten kind of cramped on level 2. And it'd be good just to set up a system on tier 3 where we can start expanding.
Yeah. That's fair.
Because, like, part of the reason I haven't belted the stuff to make the blue research is because we're kind of limited on space there.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay. Mine, smelter. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a smart way to filter it.
What?
Oh, just saw how you have a chest acting as a buffer.
The iron and copper chest.
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
Oh, that would help our power situation.
Turn on the ones that aren't connected to water.
Crank, yeah.
Probably should do that since, like, I did lay that down the platform. The platforms work.
I do have on level 3 a setup to have cranked power. In fact, I did engage some, and it is expandable. So yeah, if we really wanted to, we could design so this water area could just be where we set up all of our crank generators.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's why.
That's a copper frame. We need so much copper frame. Alright. So one of the things I'm going to do on level 3 is I'm going to make the plant matter cubes, frames, whatever they're called, and have them and have them fed into the elevator so they can be part of the bus system.
Okay.
Because I'm
That'd be
noticing
good.
we're needing, like, when I first set it up, it's like, oh, we only have one item that needs this. I don't need to think about it. We're having a lot more that need those plant matter frames, so let's just make that part of the bus system.
Yeah. What about the extracts?
That too, because I'm seeing that needed everywhere as well.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think that will pretty much be what we should use level, because I'm not seeing many mine resources on level, okay, they're on a completely higher plane. So I think we should use level 3 to grow all of our plant stuff.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Chest. Squirrel!
Almost got the iron. And I got iron. It's the X-ray. Here. Boop, boop.
You're headed into the
Upgrade.
final tier of PT X-ray Breaker,
There you go.
which means you now have access to the advanced steel cycle
Needs
and a few
a
other
lot of
new
ceramic
ways to get
parts.
things done.
Damn.
Making steel slabs is a multi-step process that is going to require a decent amount of coordination and blast smelting, but I have confidence in you.
Oh.
And if
So
you
you can
don't have the
turn
advanced circuits you
iron
need to make
ingots
those
into
relay circuits, it might be time to
slabs.
head back to PT Victor for a while.
Hmm.
I don't think I need
thought a
that
lot-
many threshers, but oh well. Go ahead.
But the point was to turn slabs into iron ingots. Wait. It was threshing of iron slab. Ah, there it is. Okay. So threshing makes one iron slab into 10 iron ingots.
Alright. And what was the research about? Ability to craft wash, which can be... Well, but at the moment I need the plant matter fibers, so we won't worry about that too hard.
Well, coolant density 4. Or, yeah, 4.
Let's make other chests for the moment. Oh, you researched something. Oh, the drill Mark II?
No,
Or,
copper slab, iron slab turn into gearbox, or iron slab wire spindle turn into electrical set. Electrical set and plant matter brick turn into processor array.
I just know that you did something also. I went to go select something and then everything shifted.
Ah, guess I got pretty good timing then.
Alright. Make a container.
So, aren't we supposed to be able to turn like gearbox or electrical set or processor array into like different things to make? Isn't it supposed to be for making things easier to craft? Like processor array might turn into processor units, that sort of thing.
As I understand, they're what's called intermediate products. You use them to make other things. Although with those abilities unlocked, we might want to reevaluate the doors and other things that we've come across.
Yeah.
The thing I'm currently, my brain says, is we need conveyor belt Mark IIs, as well as a lot more power accumulators.
Look at that. They even said to go back to PT Victor.
Yep.
So what is new in the assembler? Okay, so instead of doing 100 copper components to make a copper mechanism, you can make use 2 copper slabs to make copper mechanism. Same thing with wire spindle. Though it's even more efficient. Okay. Iron mechanism. Yeah. What else? Processor array. Okay. Processor unit's a different thing. Okay. An electrical set. Okay.
There it is. All right.
Refined iron chunk. Refined copper chunk. So what does the refined copper chunk or an iron chunk make more iron slabs and copper slabs? Gearbox, okay.
So what level do we want me to... I'll just send it to level 3. So Klein Extract is now heading to level 3 Freight.
Ooh. Relay circuit needs 50 advanced circuit. Okay, I guess. That requires just a whole chain of things again. Wait a minute. Synthesis.
Alright,
No.
sending it to level 4 then.
Okay, we didn't actually research Mark II assemblers.
Well, at the time, we weren't even able to make them, and we've been trying to get the blue research automated so we can unlock all those things.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you were using the blue research, the 44 blue research and storage for? Something else?
I have no current, like, my thought was, yeah, let's do the assembler. And then getting the Mark II smelter would be nice. Slice Master, where do we find the research for the Thrasher Mark II?
I don't think we even have an access to that yet. Oh, there it is. Never mind, never mind.
Because the bit where I'm confused is we have access to it, and we have also picked up a few. So I'm thinking we should be able to get a hold of it.
And what's needed for that then? 30. We have 26. Okay.
I just looked at the Silver Throne neutralization for the cost of 4 buds and 12 pline extract. You get 100 neutralized buds. It's like that's a pretty decent exchange.
Okay. Looks like it's on level 11.
Okay. And we have access to level 11 to a degree.
So it's behind, I'm sure it's behind a door then.
Is it behind this door here? I think it's going to be behind this door here. Oh, now that's just cruel.
What, they have it so you can see it through the window?
Well, that's the thing. I can't quite see it, but it's literally right. Like, it is so close. Like, it's just on the other side of that door. I think. I just see boxes. All right, so back to plan 1, which is set up a system where we can automate making accumulators.
Okay.
Because that's what we need to get through that door, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it the 1,200 megajoules?
Yep. Oh, that's right. I have coolant, so I can do this faster.
Would you manually craft it?
Nope, found some in a chest.
Ah, nice.
Alright. Fix you about there and tell you we want accumulators. We want accumulators! Alright, we're going to need copper frames. We're going to need Klein extract, which we're already producing, and electrical components. So come right here. And go copper frames. You just need copper. For now, we'll just let it be that.
Should we go for like just speeding up everything then? Or like
Probably.
session speed 2 and assembling speed 3?
I think the fun part is once we automate making of the cores, it will kind of just be, oh yeah, we can just research it when we want.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then we'll research threshing speed.
Oh. Well, actually, level 2. Alright, what am I doing wrong here? Because I thought I understand it. Level 2 has copper in it. Got 500 copper in it. So why can't I pull out the copper?
Because it's not the storage of that level. You'd only pull stuff out if it's into that level.
Gotcha.
So I can send, or I'll select, let's see. Well, it looks like 3 is getting iron.
Yep, I just needed to get copper.
Okay, you should be getting copper now.
Yep. Alright, and let's give it the Klein extract.
Okay.
Or is it the... What's the fixed height? There we go.
Are we just gonna turn hydro into something else instead of power?
I'm not in hydro, so
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it.
Fun fact, Breaker. Before they adjusted our suits for them, those creeper plants used to reach out and try to grab anybody who walked by. Got so common that it became a rite of passage for people who joined Deep Recon. Spaghetti got her call sign off of it.
Okay.
There we go. That's the one I'm looking for.
Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay, I completely forgot about making gears for the miner
Oh
for
yeah,
the
that.
drill.
All right. So that should. Oh yeah, I have to give it one to pull out because I like to wait till everything's set up before I do that. Okay, why aren't you? Oh, that's why. You got contaminated. Should be running smoothly now.
Animation.
Let's put a chest right there for all the contaminant stuff. Put you in there. Let's sort you out. Put you in there. Okay. Now we need to make electrical components. You're to go on.
Okay.
Electrical components. Alright. Alright, I believe that should have automated accumulators.
Okay.
It is nowhere near what I would call a balanced system, but it is an automated system.
Hmm.
And we are currently at 720. Ooh.
Well,
Have you been paying attention to our power gen?
let me smack it real quick. Oh no, this place is cranked.
No, we're actually starting to use a lot more power. Okay, we can use 10. That's 3,
Oh, we
4,
are using
5,
too much. Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9.
We're gonna need a lot more power actually for the Mark II assemblers.
All right. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So this probably means that we're not making enough iron and stuff, like iron ingots.
Well, I'm seeing iron ingots coming out of the system up here.
Yeah, well, here it's not at a max stack of iron ingots. It's slowly going down. Like it's at 471. It's 470 now. 468.
That would mean we're not making enough.
Yeah. I'm assuming threshing is a more worthwhile way to go.
Elaborate.
Threshing iron chunks or like iron blocks, those things that I just did, is you could turn one of those into 10 iron ingots.
Probably. Oh, you're not gonna let me put a gen on you.
Then smack it. Oh.
So, I do have a question for the resident expert. Because you said that a water wheel can do 10 crank generators. Is that 10 per side of the water wheel or 10 in total?
I think, isn't it only accessible by one side?
I'm going to test that right now.
10 in total, okay.
You can access it from both sides.
I wonder if you could put like connect 5 water wheels together and then be able to do 50 crank generators.
That's what my brain was just thinking. I do not know. Thank you. That much closer.
Wait, what?
He followed me.
Ah. Nice, nice. I suppose you probably want me to upgrade our foundation crafting.
Yes. As we keep, like, especially with this expansion, we're going to be going through a lot of that.
Yeah.
Is that Thomas or Baby? I heard.
Baby. Thomas is in his cage now. My save on level 3 I had over 1800 Mark II gens and each one gives 1300 kilowatts. Whew.
Nice. Alright.
I've given you belly rubs.
Oh shit. I have made a really bad tactical error that I'm going to correct right now.
Let's see.
I made the effort of automating the accumulators, but then I forgot that, oh, you have to pull them out because otherwise the system's just going to stop. And I know it feels silly that I'm using filtered extractors, but I have 250 filter extractors. I have 0 regular extractors.
You want some regular ones?
I'd prefer fast ones if I'm going to be honest, but...
Let's see. Fast needs more extract. Well, I can give you 40.
That should work.
Wait, what? It's in level 2.
I'm in... Okay, level 2, thank you.
So that's all I had on me. Extract. Just gonna grab all the extract, put storage down.
Alright. And we are making accumulators en masse now. In fact, I might need foundations just to put down accumulators.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, I'll wait till I have more foundations.
assembler?
What was
For the
that?
foundations? I did a Mark II assembler for the foundations.
Okay.
It says it needs, like, if I am to fully utilize it, I need 1800 limestone a minute.
Well.
Here, I got foundations for you.
Oh.
There you go.
Thank you. So one way we can get limestone is we can do the Klein. We can take the Klein. Is it the Klein extract and put it in a smelter?
It's more about there's not enough input slots to actually do the stack.
I was just gonna say the stacker.
I'm gonna downgrade one in order to upgrade you.
Oh yeah, and originally I was going to do this number.
So then we need to work on that then. Logistics. So 15. $30. 60. 105 in order to max out the stack risk. As far as we can get it right now. What are you missing? You're missing more of that. Okay.
Get to the foundations. Sweet. And start here. That's not what I wanted.
I wonder if it works at the pace of the fast inserter, or if it's more of the pace of like the normal inserter.
Good question.
Which would mean that like default it'll be 20 items a minute for normal inserter. Otherwise, it would be 120 items a minute for the if it's the fast inserter speed.
If only we had an expert who could answer that question. Wherever will we find one? Alternatively, we make one, put it down, and find out ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, electric motor. That definitely threw a wrench in it. I need the ceramic tiles in order to get that.
Alrighty, and we have enough.
Okay. The motor. 4 ceramic. Oh nope, I just need the parts.
And it does look like Slice Master has disappeared. At least, I don't see him in my information.
Nah, he's with me.
Well, that would at least say that why I can't see him in my information.
Damn it, baby. You really like
Oh, that's
clutter around things, don't
that,
you?
that would definitely help. I thought it was already active. No wonder
What?
I didn't have the Twitch notification. You know, the thing that chimes in my ear.
Ah.
Alright. Do you have 15 still frames?
Power restored to
No,
EFES
there's
control room.
steel and
Awaiting executive level security
floor
authorization.
2.
Second bit, can you grab
I'm
some of
handing
the
this one
green
over to you,
ingots
sir.
and put them into the elevator?
Do not be concerned. System receive authorization Zeta 17.
Oh.
Request denied. Authorization restricted to flag officers.
That
Ooh.
should not have occurred.
Flag officers. Wait, I remember them.
Okay.
Pacific did this?
Please, I need a moment to concentrate. A memory is taking form. System. Receive Phoenix Protocol Omega 15.
It's on level
Stand by.
6.
Confirming planet-wide eligibility.
X-ray.
Thank you.
Phoenix Protocol confirmed. Interbiome network detected. Fulfill production quota to access control room.
A production quota?
Yes. Yes, I remember now.
Sir, are you alright?
The quota is unbreakable, Sergeant. We must fulfill it to proceed.
Sir, that isn't the point. These elevators aren't supposed to have quotas that prevent them from moving. This is captivity. This is not what the expedition was about.
There's no need to reach conclusions prematurely. It may be that this quota was instituted to compensate for catastrophic loss of production elsewhere. Or everywhere.
If the loss was that catastrophic, our crew could be in trouble in any sector, anywhere.
Yes. And we are standing before the only way to reach them. Groundbreaker, you will show this quota what I know you are capable of. Proceed.
Good work, Breaker. Hit the switch on that console and see if it activates the elevator again.
EFES network restored. Message from Sector Sierra. Elevator pathway is clear of hazardous obstacles. Proceed to boarding.
Excellent work, both of you. We should rest for a while before we depart. I know this reconstruction has been long and difficult.
You sound tired, sir. Are you alright?
These limitations in our memories are irritating. I know that much of what I am able to remember was highly classified, but I can no longer recall the intention behind it. Someone was desperate, abusing their power. Something is not as it was.
Sir, if you're not telling me something that could help us rescue the crew or get out of here...
I understand my duties precisely, Sergeant. Choose your next words very carefully.
You don't have to keep secrets from me, sir.
Get smacked.
That's all I'm saying.
Board the freight elevator.
Facility access door unavailable. Restore Sector Sierra connection to unseal.
Alrighty, going to the elevator. Oh. We gotta get... Oh, I'm just trying to figure what's going on out, because it won't let me go to Sierra, and it says for me to go to the freight elevator. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to... Is it right here? Contact Administration Office. Dispatch.
Well, you found it?
I'm still trying to figure out where we're supposed to go from here. Because the waypoint is pointing to the elevator. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to go to down a level and then come back up.
I see what you mean by this is just mean.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Slice Master. I can't tell if the game is bugged or if we're just missing
broke
something
it.
very obvious.
Facility access door unavailable. Restore Sector Sierra connection to unseal.
Maybe we both have to be on it?
Maybe.
It says board.
That was the
Really?
answer.
It's good to see that the self-repair routines on the elevators have kept them as intact as the production terminals.
Colonel, just tell me. Do you think we're going to find anybody else?
Yes. If nothing else, I believe Pacific is alive. Flag officer restrictions could not be maintained on these elevators if their vital signs did not remain. However, the emergency code I used to initialize the elevator, the Phoenix Protocol, was an option of last resort. It was created to function only if less than 5% of the entire expeditionary force could be detected within Calyx.
5%?
I do not know why. But there is no doubt now that very few of us remain.
So, they're gone. They're really gone. My entire crew.
And the quota is an even greater mystery. To expect such a small remainder of our forces to uphold so much production. It is as if Command had some expectations that this could happen. But why?
Warning. Mechanical integrity failing.
System! Halt elevator!
Breaker, search the panel for a manual brake lever.
Hold on. Should be. Override. Almost. Wait. Sparks. Sparks.
Sparks? What?
Quickly! Find something to hold on to!
Sparks. I can save you. Integrity failure corrected. Alarm state deactivated. Returning to origin for analysis and self-repair.
Sergeant, was this is the message? Speaking to you.
I don't know. I've never heard it talk like that. Or say my name. Or say anybody's name.
We are alive because of it.
No. No, there has to be an explanation. We have to take it apart. Breaker, I want you
Sergeant, we must put this aside. We are not safe here. When the elevator stops, we will exit. We will find the answer to this together. You are not alone.
So, now we have a question. Do we want to continue this or do we want to move to Icarus? Because it is 9 o'clock. I leave the decision to you.
It would seem that we need a new excavator bit before the elevator can excavate further. And there is a strong possibility
door's
that the
open.
initiation of the Phoenix Protocol will have other consequences as well. Let us regroup at Production Terminal Victor to consider our options.
I believe it is time we put our cards on the table. I told you not to come here.
The freight elevator. So, it was sabotage. It was you. Why?
Because my actual orders were not to kindly suggest that you sit tight. They were to prevent anyone from departing Sector Victor at any cost. And they came from people who do not answer to you, Colonel.
Are you out of your mind? You could have killed us!
When we made landfall on Calyx, how many years were you told we had to complete our mission? 10? 12? What if I told you that the corner-cut monstrosity that brought us here was damaged along the way, and that it was no more than 5? 5 years! And only a small group of scientists told the truth, so we could understand the urgency of our new mission. To discover or invent technologies that would make it all work out somehow anyways. And so, we struggled ever since. Even at the cost of appearing aloof, reckless, and yes, out of our minds, to the rest of you. I do not wish to harm anyone, but I have a directive, and no time for distractions.
Ma'am, if the way things look down here is any indication, I'm guessing we've all been out of action for a lot longer than 5 years. You might be doing all this for nothing.
No, the rapid decay you are witnessing is an effect of the energy wave I mentioned earlier. Even if it appears that thousands of years have gone by, it has only been several months since the activation of the cryostasis chamber that first triggered it.
Several months. So Calyx is still close enough to Earth. We could still get out of here.
Yes, though as your little Phoenix Protocol trick has shown, it seems unlikely that many of us remain in the first place. Which brings me to what I want. The Groundbreaker. By virtue of possessing the only intact human body in all of Sector Victor, I can only conclude that they must be the person who was in that cryopod, which means they may know something about the energy wave.
The Groundbreaker is unable to communicate due to a malfunction with their suit. We have made several attempts.
Perhaps we can try harder. And if you had not somehow interrupted my attempt to immobilize them underneath a collapsing elevator, this would have been much easier. But since you did, I will honor your earlier request to contact Command and arrange for your rescue. We'll speak soon. All of us.
Connection terminated.
This rescue really doesn't feel like a rescue.
Even for Mirage, this level of disregard is beyond the pale. There's more she is not telling us.
I'm just relieved to hear we
So
aren't a
it's
million
done?
years from home. Ah, this is where they kept the good stuff. Advanced machinery and upgrades that would have come down from on high. Scan it all, Breaker. You earned it.
I'm guessing it's done then.
I'm still
These
listening.
are pieces of the Excalibur, right? That giant tunnel borer you drove us all down here in.
Yes. Every facility and piece of equipment you see anywhere on Calyx was once a part of the Excalibur.
It always seemed unnecessarily complicated to me. Why couldn't we just dig a giant hole and throw everything in it?
The Excalibur was designed to have structural pieces removed from it as we descended, enabling us to industrialize new sectors from the moment of the discovery. Your giant hole strategy would have lacked this sophistication.
Alright, they're done talking.
Okay.
So, what shall it be? Shall we save and go to...
Curtis?
Or do you want to continue with this? I'm good either way.
Okay.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress PRXXXX. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
A facility door with no serial number?
This may be related to the Phoenix Protocol that I initiated earlier. An entrance accessible to us now that the expedition is in a formal state of emergency.
Understood. We're on it.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Undertow.
What's up?
Yeah, I suppose Icarus then.
Okay. Saving the game. Exiting the game.